And now, at a combined weight,
Absolutely not.
the Face Beat Heels High Podcast.
Hey you, you're listening to a wrestling podcast made by women.
If you don't like women or wrestling, you should probably tap out now.
The views expressed on this podcast are mostly based on personal opinion, and any toxic masculinity brought to the attention of the host will be openly mocked. Mocked via public forum. Seriously though, we will make fun of you. We like to drink, laugh, and talk wrestling. So again, if you don't like to drink, laugh, or talk wrestling, you probably don't want to be listening to this podcast.
Hello, hello, hello. What a beautiful day it is to be a wrestling fan today.
Is it?
It
It though?
It is a hot day to be a wrestling fan. Let me tell you. Welcome to the Face Beat Heels High podcast. It is 5,000 degrees in New York City. So if you're watching the video on YouTube, I may look like I have just eaten a plate of ribs because I'm drenched in sweat. I'm one of your hosts, Princess Jellybean, otherwise known as PJ. We also have Christina the Baker Contreras.
Hello, everybody.
For wine and wild spice as well.
Hi. Nobody's sober here.
Nobody's sober. We're here to talk about wrestling. Let's get into it.
Yes. What's everyone drinking? PJ, go.
Okay.
You first. I'm switching it up.
Let me just bring it into the real world action that's happening in my life. Today, my brain got touched because I did a COVID test, a current COVID test. And I also am getting the antibodies test. So I got my blood drawn. So I need to be really careful about the whole alcohol situation. So I've decided my drink is just good old H2O, but then I'm doing full shots of tequila.
Solid. That's a
I
solid
thought you were going to
plan.
say White Claw or something like you're taking care of it, but nope.
I'm
shots of
hydrating
tequila.
and also just I'll start my day off right.
Amazing. I'm just drinking straight up White Claw right now because I had 3 Vega Curies. I already forgot what I named the drink. Yes, daiquiris, the Vega Curies, in honor of Selena Vega. So yeah, I had 3 of those, and boy, do they do the trick. So I'm drinking White Claw.
If you want to make your own, whatever that drink is called, please head to our Instagram and look at our highlight reel, and you can find the recipe as well as a picture.
Yes, it's a daiquiri. So I was trying to do Vega curry, but that doesn't sound right either. Whatever, drink it. It's delicious.
I was like, what?
Listen, I tried, and I couldn't figure out anything for that woman's drink, but I was like,
delicious.
Hell yeah, it is.
It is.
Baker, what are you drinking?
I'm sticking to wine. I've had half a bottle already, and not the regular bottle, the big 2-liter one, the one that shouldn't exist.
Oh no, no, I'm so disappointed. I'm so disappointed.
It's in the fridge, okay? It's in the fridge, and it's getting chilled. And stop giving me that attitude because I'm doing it right.
Where'd you get it? Costco? What kind of wine are you drinking? What kind of
I
rosé is this?
It's a Sutter House. And it's like
Diana.
a Riesling, and it's just sugar. But hey, that's where I'm at.
Well, speaking of alcohol, which you've heard us all clearly profess our undying love for on the Face Beat Heels High podcast, we do love to drink here. We like to have a nice time, as should already be obvious if it's your first time tuning in with us. We like to play a little game throughout the episode where we like to dedicate. We each have a shot. One day I'll get this right. We each have a shot to dedicate to anything in the wrestling world. It can be a favorite moment. It can be a favorite outfit. It can be a favorite announcer line. It can be a favorite story. Whatever we want, we can dedicate our shot. And when you hear this sound, why, yes, that is the Undertaker's bell. When you hear this sound, that means that one of our hosts has dedicated their shot. We encourage you to drink along with us.
Yes. Please do.
All right.
And then tell us.
Yes,
Tell us and
we
tag
like
us.
to hear about you guys.
And I'll do one more plug because I know it's our second episode having merch. We have merch. Go check out the store. Even if you don't buy anything, buy stuff. But even if you don't, we like that you check it out.
I sure did.
We have discounts. Yes, you did. Yes, you did.
I bought all the merch.
We have discounts. We're trying to get you to spend less money.
Yes,
but
if you want
still
to
get our stuff.
The discount code is FaceBeat10 and you'll get 10% off your order. And trust me, when you buy everything, it sure does help. All right, Baker, tell the people what we're doing today.
It's going to be easy peasy. We're starting with Raw, following with SmackDown. I am not sober. Raw, SmackDown, NXT, and then what in the wrestling world. This is going to be a wild ride.
Oof, lots has happened.
Yeah,
lots has happened this week.
Lots has happened. Okay, so let's just get straight into it. Raw, here we go.
Raw.
Drew McIntyre walking in, looking like
looking like a high school teacher.
Oh yes, that's exactly what he looks like.
Yeah, like a hot high school teacher.
Yeah, yes. So fine. I love it when that man is dressed up with his hair pulled.
Button-down shirts, slacks,
so fine.
Some dress shoes.
Listen, my fiance said that I am allowed to call Drew McIntyre my boyfriend, and that makes me hella fucking happy because it was gonna go down that way anyways. So I'm really happy.
There was no choice.
That there's not a problem. He can have Sasha and I'll have Drew McIntyre. It's all good. What the main thing we got to talk about though with this whole shenanigan is Dolph Ziggler's ponytail challenged Drew McIntyre at Extreme Rules.
I'm going for a Dolph Ziggler.
Oh my God, PJ is wearing.
You said Dolph Ziggler ponytail and I belched. I was like, nope.
It's Dolph Ziggler-esque.
His was like down.
Gross.
His was like one of those weaves down to his back. Like that was absolutely horrendous. Who let you walk out on live TV that way? None of your friends are really your friends for them letting you walk out on the
At least a mirror, something. Why?
Sonya Deville would never have let him walk out like that.
No, I can't.
As a girl best friend.
And I can't even deal with it. I'm telling you, like, no, hate him. Awful. I've been watching Total Divas. I will never forgive you, Dolph Ziggler, for trying to break up the happy home of John Cena and Nikki Bella. So you can go fuck yourself. Fuck you. Fuck your ponytail. Okay, go ahead. Have
you ever seen those things where it's like cute messy bun, and then it's like so beautiful, but then it's like reality, and it's like your skin is all pulled back and you're sweating, and like that's what it looks like.
Yeah. It looked like he had a legit haystack on his head, like a haystack through a fucking rubber band. I can't even. Okay,
you're looking good, PJ. He was just a hot mess.
Bro, I'm sweating so much.
All right, then we had Nia come out
with
her
shirt. My baby girl.
Your baby girl. Nia came out with the chair.
She sat the fuck down.
She sat right the fuck down and came for everybody. That bitch said woo. She said it must be Monday. I was living for all of those things. Although here's the thing though, like she's talking shit about how Charlotte Flair got another chance for the title, even though Nia had 2 and lost 2. So like, what are you doing? But then R-Truth comes out straight up, accuses Nia of being a ninja. I was here for that.
I was ready for Nia. I was ready for Nia to be like, yes, I'm Tozawa, and pin him down and just like claim that 24/7 championship for herself. I was like, yes, girl.
She was like, no, I am not a ninja. Like, what the fuck? Then Charlotte
like,
Flair.
Do you think I'm in the mood?
I know. The sass was so real. And then Charlotte comes out, and Nia tries to comfort Charlotte and her dad. And then Charlotte said one of my favorite things ever. She was like, oh no, I'm not Ric Flair's daughter. Okay. My dad's got a new name. He's Charlotte Flair's
a new title.
Dad.
A new title.
That's what it was. A new title. He's Charlotte Flair's dad. And I was like, oh, yes. You know what? I'm dedicating my shot to that. Fuck it. That was great.
Oh no.
All right.
I lost the shots now. Oh wait, it's the
straight up wine.
Because hell yeah, Charlotte, you take your moment. You let her know what's up. That I know Baker and I have problems about this, but Nia started talking about her family first. So
listen, okay. I'm not saying otherwise. All I'm saying is that she was going to come for an entire legacy. And I was of Samoans, and I was not ready for that.
I'm sorry. What is Charlotte Flair's legacy? Does Charlotte Flair not have a legacy?
She is Ric Flair's daughter, just like he is Charlotte Flair's dad. that's the extent of the legacy. I'm
just
talking
saying.
Samoans. I'm talking grandparents.
But Naya started it. So you know what? If you can't dish it, maybe you should, you can't take it, you shouldn't dish it then. That's what I'm saying.
All I'm saying is that I'm biased.
I know you're biased, but you're also wrong, is what I'm telling you.
I don't have a haka queued up, but if I did, I would play it right now.
You need to get the Takamura sound or something. I don't know.
Yeah, something. I'll get it for next week. I'll make a note.
Then we have the Street Profits and the Viking Raiders proving that friendship is magic.
That was fantastic.
Yes, that is a My Little Pony plug. Everybody should go watch it. It's on Netflix. My Little Pony Friendship is Magic. Man, that was precious. The harmonies, all good. And then we
everything about that match.
Yes, it was so, you know what? It was really great because with all the bullshit, like little segments that they had that eventually ended up loving, to then have that build up to the actual tag team match. But hey, we're friends, but let's, but we're fighting, but we're friends. And then have it be an amazing match, fucking excellent match. And then the Street Profits fucking retain. And they beat the Viking Raiders for the first time.
And they hug.
Because friendship is magic.
And Ivar, when Ivar was hugging Montez, he was like, I love you, man. And I was
Let me tell you something, though. I totally thought they were going to get interrupted. And I was going to be mad about it because I knew that the four of them could put on an incredible match, and that's all I wanted. And it was the same thing with Asuka and Charlotte, which you'll get into later. But I was like, if this is like, those are the matches you've been waiting for weeks and weeks and weeks, and they finally happen, and you get so mad if it gets interrupted.
Yep.
I was really glad that they let it play out. They had a match.
Did.
I could have watched that match for another 20-30 minutes.
Yeah, it was really, really good. And then,
I hope they come back to face each other again.
I hope so too. So then they get attacked by Selina's trolls. I was like, I guess they're gonna eventually try to come for the tag team titles, and then it proves later that I was right. That's exactly what they were doing. Seth Rollins comes out and
where's the sound, PJ?
I'm waiting.
Oh, sorry. I was thinking about his face, how he was like, the whole time he was just like staring off into space.
I wasn't going to say anything about it. But my very drunken self wrote down this monologue. I wrote, Rollins, bro, fuck you with this same old bullshit. What is the greater good? You want to share with the class, you asshole? Talking about Dominic, bro, I'll beat your ass.
Just put that in a little envelope and send it off to Edge.
Why the fuck did I write that? Oh, man. Okay, so then I only wrote this because originally I was going to give my shot for that. But, man, when Charlie came to do the interview with Andrade, Selena, and Angel Garza, and she only addressed Angel and Andrade and full-on ignored Selena Vega, I was living for that. And, Angel Garza making me uncomfortable in my own home yet again. And then it was confirmed, basically, they're coming for the titles. Then we have Asuka versus Flair. Yes. Thoughts?
So happy it didn't get interrupted.
Oh, yeah. You didn't think that it was gonna. I know. I was actually kind of shocked that.
Coming.
Yeah. Well, you didn't think it was going to end clean, but it did, which was good.
Yeah.
Which is really, really great. I think both sides. Maybe, not so much for Charlotte.
No, absolutely for both sides. I think that it was it was a very nicely played match.
Yeah.
Very tactical. I love what we were talking about the other day, PJ. The fact that they are not just like kicking out of the pin downs and the submissions, and it was just like an endless ball of let me switch
fire.
this on you. It was fantastic.
When Charlotte did the backbreaker into the exposed turnbuckle, my feet were like this.
When she landed that moonsault fully on her head.
Oh, yes.
Oh my God.
Okay.
Like, it was like two titans, like two greats.
Yep.
That should have been main event.
I just want to mention real quick the double cartwheels the Street Profits and the Viking Raiders were doing.
Right. Like kids at school time. They're like the kids, and like Snack and Tire is the teacher who like lets them have more recess.
Oh, for sure. So Charlotte tapped to Asuka. Asuka retains. And then we have Laurence Olivier came out to do a fucking monologue.
Honey.
Edge over here. Listen.
To be or not to be. Am I right?
To be or not to be.
That was
That was a masterclass. Listen, if y'all won't catch me at Pearl Studios doing this damn audition, I'll be damned. Like, I'm gonna do this fucking monologue, and I'll be damned if I don't get booked in Gypsy or some shit, because I swear to God, I'm doing this monologue. I do not care. I do not care. Edge was on his breath, like, man, from an actor's perspective, boy, oh boy, was I fucking flabbergasted, because you're a wrestler. So you would think that this is like what you'd be best at, is wrestling. And he is. He's a great wrestler. But how are you also an actor?
But like more than equally though. Like he tells a better story almost outside the ring than he does inside. He's one of the best wrestlers to ever do it. So
seriously, like it's literally that. It's like you get a wrestler and like an amazing fucking wrestler, like one of the greats, and then it's like, oh, you be like The Rock, right? Like, he's great on the mic, but like The Rock does like not like comedy, but you know, he's more like insults and jabs and this and this. Right. But Edge delivers bone chilling to the core monologues that made me fucking scared. Like if I was Randy Orton, I would be shitting bricks, because
and I'll say too, that motherfucker wasn't short. That was not a 10 bar cut.
Nope.
No, sir.
Nope. That was a fucking 2 verses and a bridge. That was that was something fucking else. And then we have to cut to Randy, who is so bad and compared.
I am a
like
snake.
You know when you're holding your breath, the other person is like just so compelled telling whatever they're saying that you're just like, you can't breathe, and you're just like holding it in, just letting them breathe for you.
Well,
and then in comes Randy Orton, and
if I can just, from like what I learned at acting school, the best part here you go, kids. We're gonna take a quick pause. I'm gonna teach y'all a little something about acting, okay? How you want to do it is you want to start at the top of your breath. So you take a breath and then you deliver, because that's where all your energy is. Randy lets all the breath go, so he'll breathe. Here's the thing, and that's this and this, and then there's no energy in it. So
you aren't a snake.
Aren't a snake. Yeah, you got to be like, I'm a
Don't
snake.
Get me wrong.
Like,
I rolled around on the ground for 2 hours a day, every day in theater school, and paid to do it pretending to be a baby panda named Delilah. So you know what? Don't tell me you're a snake if you've never actually felt your scales and your thing, and you've been, you know.
I can't
work with the
man.
That's all we have in this life. But coming off of Edge's into Randy's was just comical.
That was fucking hysterical. Okay, and then we have I guess a new feud. Nia's coming for Charlotte, I guess. Cool. Fine. Ninjas versus R-Truth. Here's my question. Did Tozawa, like, is this what he's doing now? Is this what he's doing? Because it is so far detached from his character in NXT.
It's not the first time that's happened.
But it's like out of fucking nowhere. I'm a ninja now. I'm on the roster. Okay.
And I have a belt.
Well, let's get into that. So basically, R-Truth and the ninja, R-Truth and Tozawa, we're gonna fight. Bobby Lashley comes out because he's mad as fuck that R-Truth made him look weak. Always mad. So stupid. I'm so over him. And then fucking Tozawa went under the ring like Dexter fucking Loomis, and then comes out. And fucking R-Truth is knocked the fuck out, and then he wins the 20. So he's now 24/7 champion. Like, which
Gronk is not gonna like. Let me tell you that.
Gronk is gonna be pissed. I can't. Then we have Liv versus Natty. Okay, I'm not the biggest fan of Liv Morgan, but man, oh man, did they just like fuck up all of her momentum. And now I see that they're kind of going in a different direction. I don't know what the fuck Ruby's gonna want to do. Maybe like,
well, Ruby and Liv are part of the Riot Squad.
No, I know that. But it's like, is she gonna try to like bring that back?
I don't know.
After she whooped your ass so many times, like what? But she's coming at her with like a proposition. You know what I mean?
I will say that I think that Liv Morgan is a mashup between Alexa Bliss and Mandy Rose.
Yep. I'd say you're right.
And I don't know if
I can see that.
I don't know if she's quite like bloomed enough for me to like as a solo act. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I don't know where they're going with that now. The whole Ruby not confronting her, but it was more like she was going to proposition her, but Liv was like, please, okay, I suck. I need a moment. Let me lick my wounds. And then exactly what we need to talk about is Lana wearing the same earrings 3 weeks in a row. Lana, if you think people aren't noticing,
dear Lana,
I know you have more than 3 pairs of fucking earrings.
We'll send you some.
And literally anything would go with that dress.
Anything. And she's wearing the same ones, the ones that I see the ads for, like as seen on The Bachelor. Why are you wearing those earrings? Like, why are you wearing those? Lana, get your shit right.
Fire shot.
Yeah. Anyway, so I guess Lana is not going to be her tag team partner, but rather going to be Natty's manager.
I want to kiss.
Yeah. Natty pins
Is she
Liv.
distraught about her divorce?
Natty got divorced?
No.
Oh.
Lana.
Right.
Girl.
I was like, what?
I'm staying on storyline. I'm staying on the storyline. Is Lana distraught that she's getting a divorce?
Probably not, because he was toxic anyway. He can go fuck himself.
Yeah,
Ric Flair comes out and what did he do, y'all? I fell asleep.
He didn't do much. He actually did say that his new favorite title is Charlotte Flair.
His favorite title.
He owns a suit company, and yet he cannot get his bottom half right.
Boy's looking rough. Get fitted. How hard is it, Charlotte Flair's dad? How hard is that?
She's always on fleek. Why is it so hard for him?
Always on fleek.
So then basically, Big Show comes out.
Yes.
Oh.
I want to add more to this conversation, but I am a little drunk, so
that's okay. Big Show came out and was like, "You can't do that," and now probably Big Show and Edge are gonna feud.
Oh, okay.
And Randy Orton.
I for sure fell asleep.
Oh yeah, and not Edge, Randy Orton. Yeah.
Cool. All right, and then we have Bailey versus
I didn't even know if Ric Flair knew what was going on. I feel like he fell asleep too.
He was just happy to be there, happy to be included. He's just standing there like,
I cannot.
Bless.
Bailey and Sasha versus the Iconics for a titles match. Peyton taps to Sasha. Nothing new there. It was a good match.
It was a good match. I still wanted the Iconics to win, though.
Me too.
Sasha punked me, man. I fell for it. I'm such a mark, man. I really did. I was like, ooh.
I mean, I fell for it.
Okay. And then she said, damn, no, she's coming for fucking Asuka's belt. And I was like, God damn it. Just when are you going to turn on her?
I know. I was so ready for the feud to start. I was like, yes.
No, they won't do it.
No.
They won't do it for a while.
The time is now.
SummerSlam?
Yeah, I'm assuming.
Maybe. Assuming like what I don't even
so Sasha challenges Asuka for Extreme Rules. Asuka accepts. I love when Asuka speaks English. It makes me so happy because it's only when she's saying the most savage shit. Like she
go WWE. Vince, thank you for giving Asuka that opportunity because
you are not my boss. I accept. Yes, bitch. Yes. 5. What is that? 5 words? Yes.
That's all you need.
That's all I needed. So good. So yeah, I'm assuming Sasha's gonna lose, and then she'll turn at SummerSlam. Fingers crossed. I just need the turn to happen. I think that they're playing stuff out because they also want to be able to do things with real crowds. Yeah, that's true. Yeah. But also, I mean, I saw them 3 times this week. I'm over it.
True. I agree.
I'm so over it. Then we have MVP Lounge. If I could punch one person in the face that's not Seth Rollins, it would be MVP. Great. He just has a very punchable face. Coming really for Apollo Crews. I like this feud, though. I like that they switched it because Bobby, you are not going to be the WWE champ. No. So I like that now it's switching with right? Now, I like that it's switching now to Apollo, and he's like the good guy and they're evil and it's classic fucking feud. So I'm here for that. Apollo wins his match to Shelton who the fuck are you?
Shelton
why do you
Benjamin.
I know who he is, but I'm just saying why are you on my TV? Stupid. Oh, and then we have, I was I couldn't read my notes because I was wasted. The last thing, the main event. I wrote
post-nap.
Yep. I'm I get so lazy. I wish I can show you guys. This is ineligible. This is straight up ineligible. But I'm kind of what did I write? Okay, now I know. All right, main event. Here we go. The parent-teacher conference of the year with
Rey Mysterio.
With Rey Mysterio and Dominic. Who
they
you're
took
right.
My eye, man. They took my eye. We are warriors of peace.
Well, this is the way
for
Zoom. But he's
Jefe.
Well, he called him Jefe. I died.
His dad.
Jefe. I understand, Jefe. Bitch, I was like, these gringos do not know what's going on, and I'm loving it. I was like, this got like into straight up mujer casos de la vida real. Do you get that, Christine?
Yes.
Mujer casos de la vida real.
1,000%.
That's what I got. For
Rosa de Guadalupe.
Yeah, for the viewers who don't know, mujer casos de la vida real translates to women, real cases of real life. No, it's like cases of real life. And so and they're like horrendous true stories of like abuse and stuff or whatever, like that women will write into this
but in the most
TV network
way that you
and
can
then
imagine.
Yeah, it's like set up like a soap opera, like dramatic reenactments, and then you just watch.
I've literally
like,
sat
stories.
in my laundromat and watched novella.
Yeah,
I don't know what's going on, but
that's what the main event was tonight. That's what.
But it was perfect. It was perfect. I was okay. Before I forget or drink all my wine, I want to dedicate my shot to Dominic being there for his papa and being willing to lose his eye for his dad.
Damn, that shit was scary. That woke me the fuck up. Like
my boy Alistair Black though. When my boy Alistair Black
in his cheetah print underwear.
I don't know what that was. I don't know what's happening. I don't even know why they're still in the same storyline. Like,
I was screaming. Everybody was laughing at me here because I was passing out, sleeping. Like I was ready to fall asleep, and suddenly they just walk out, and I'm like screaming, like I have been awake the whole time. No, I wasn't. I was so ready.
I mean, y'all know me. Anytime Seth Rollins gets his ass whooped, I'm a happy lady, and that was great.
Great.
I like that. Oh, that was just all beautiful. That was just beautiful to watch.
Pretty good Raw.
Together. Yeah.
Pretty Raw.
And that's all I have for Raw. Hey,
right.
I wonder how long that was.
Should we take a break? Should we say hi to our friends in the Dice Box?
Let's do it.
In the Dice Box Slam is a Dungeons & Dragons podcast where we mix wrestling and fantasy. Join your hosts, current All Elite Wrestling Women's Champion, the Native Beast Nyla Rose, Drew, Sean, Will, and me, your Dungeon Daddy Alex, as we spin this tale every other Wednesday on Spotify. You can search for us under In the Dice Box Slam, and follow us on Twitter at In the Dice Box, and use the hashtag Slamcast to join in on any giveaways and on the fun. Do it, or Nyla will find you and put you through a table.
All right, it's time for SmackDown. Hell yes. We start with our baby Matt Riddle making his SmackDown debut against AJ Styles, and oh my God, that match.
Yes. What a debut.
It was fantastic. Oh my goodness.
I screamed so loud because I was so invested in what was going on with AJ and my baby Daniel Bryan that like when I heard bro, I was like, oh shit, we're doing it now. I started screaming so hard. Taylor came in to see if I was okay. Like he really thought something happened. That was like the high pitched scream that I did. It was fucking
for real. I was so excited. Like I knew I was paying attention. I had to, but like suddenly when the bro came out, I just started screaming. Yeah. I had Greg right next to me. He was like, all right, well, I guess it's like, you know. When AJ Styles was just like bending his little Matt Riddle's little toesies, I was like, what are you doing? Leave him alone. He chooses to be barefoot. How dare you? I was so mad.
When AJ fucking went off on Daniel Bryan, was like, what are you doing? Why are you helping him? Like, listen,
Daniel Bryan can do whatever the fuck he wants.
What else? Poor AJ Styles. Precious. He can't catch a break, bro. Like, he gets killed by The Undertaker.
He's a Karen.
And then,
which I still need
1,000%
something from.
Yeah,
he needs something. Like I want it to be something happens. The Undertaker's bell hits. We come back and AJ Styles has like dragon wings or something ridiculous. Flies away, or he gets like carried away by like a pterodactyl or something.
Do you know what I mean? Like he gets his ass whipped all the time. He finally wins the Intercontinental, championship in this epic match against Daniel Bryan, only to lose to this new guy who he doesn't even fucking know where he came from. Like, who does that? Who loses a match like their first match as Intercontinental Champion?
I know, it's so sad.
To someone from NXT. Like,
wait,
to
but that wasn't
someone
a title match, right?
No, it wasn't. Okay. But
it was still sad.
They tried to act like it was. Did you not hear that? Like, he was like, the next this match is for the title, and AJ Styles was like, no. Let me speak to your manager.
I think Matt Riddle treated it like it was, though.
Oh, for sure.
Absolutely.
Oh,
His very first match at SmackDown, yes. He was so ready for it. And I was here for it as well. And then he wins. I wrote here, heart, love you, Matt, heart.
The This Is Beyond Me guy was back.
Oh, he was there. You
heard him that time, PJ? Did you hear him? This is beyond me.
I texted Jerry. I was like,
Can we make that a shirt?
Yeah.
This is beyond me.
How should I do it? Should like the text be going like really small?
Like a scream.
This is beyond. Like it should get bigger as it goes down in quotation marks, and then just do like by audience member.
Audience member number 5.
Yeah. This is beyond me. Please, I will wear that to all the shit when stuff opens.
Noted.
Oh, man.
All right. Okay, so then we move on to why Jeff is having an interview with Renee. That happened. It can be done. Wait, what, Jerry?
I wanted to talk about how Matt started fighting Baron Corbin.
Oh. Yes, because Baron was right on the sides, and then I'm like, why are you a part of this? You're not part of this match. Let them finish. I was so mad.
Corbin is
so annoying.
Is a sucker fish of a human.
I know. I can't. It was so. That's all I wanted to talk about. I just wanted to let the world know
my attention.
that Matt Riddle also beat up Baron Corbin.
Yes, because that he deserves it. I hate freaking Baron Corbin.
Oh.
A great debut.
Was so good.
You got Daniel Bryan on your side. That what? Oh yeah.
I'm sad that it's tainted, but we'll get into that later.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I love that all of the wrestlers who wanted to actually get a chance at the match at the title. I'm sorry, we're all just around the ring, just like rooting on Matt. It was so sweet.
Yeah. Everyone loves him in the locker room. I mean, for what I hear, what I know from NXT, like everybody just adores him.
He looks so sweet.
Yeah,
he seems so sweet. Anyways. Then we have Mojo Riley versus Shorty G. That match, honestly, I think it was better than I expected it to be. Because when Shorty G, what was it?
Oh my gosh, I'm sorry. I'm just looking at my notes from the Jeff Hardy thing. And I wrote, this is such a waste of time.
That's why I didn't even bring it up again.
And I said,
it is a waste of time.
I said, Jeff Hardy looking as sad as Daddy Stone. And I said, hello, my name is Renee, and this is 2020.
That's perfect.
Disheveled. Oh my god. Oh well.
Yeah, Mojo they stay giving Shorty wins though.
Yes, they have. When he turned the whole thing on Mojo and he ended up pinning him and won, I was like, boy, you used your own momentum with your teeny tiny body and you made this big man your bitch.
I want to see Shorty G versus Drake Maverick.
Oh,
Takamura.
Can it be in a mini ring? The ring is like teeny tiny
in a Polly Pocket.
Oh my goodness. Then we have the Miss TV.
One thing is worth talking about here, and one thing only, and that is Daddy DeVille's suit.
Yes, that is correct.
If that bitch didn't make me turn, I swear, if it wasn't for Tegan Quinn of Tegan and Sarah, who everyone should know is my wife, who I love, man,
I am ready. I am ready to be her bitch. I am 1,000% ready to be Daddy DeVille's bitch.
I just like how she
have permission. I have permission to be her bitch.
I'm gonna go ahead and dedicate my shot to that very statement.
Oh snap! Refreshing. Listen, I like how she finally just embraced it, or like they're letting her be who she wants to be now, and like she's Daddy DeVille. This is who we want to see. I mean,
give the people what they want. Give the people what they want.
Give the people what they want. The world will never be the same. This bitch came out in a full tie, like all black suit with her hair looking like a fucking Men in Black assassin. Somebody, goddamn, like ready. Erase my memories, bitch. I'm ready. Like
my body was ready. I was so ready. Oh my god. So
I don't even know what else happened. What else happened?
Take a short break.
I need to go drink some water. Excuse me.
We gotta cool down.
There were some unnecessarities. And then Mandy slapped The Miz. I really enjoyed that.
Me too. I wrote that down.
That was very nice.
Satisfying.
Then we have Sasha and Bailey commenting on the New Day versus
doing some more stuff.
House Party. Yeah, they just want to be
Michael
everywhere.
Cole did not look happy when he saw that they were coming to commentate.
No, he did not.
He looked so sad.
Hey,
Yeah.
I want to quote Michael Cole saying, coming for Sasha's life, saying, "You've never defended the SmackDown Women's Championship because you've never been the SmackDown's Women's Champion, Sasha." And I was like,
my dad. That's my dad.
Oh, it was everything.
That's
We have a whole family. We have a whole family.
Yep. Michael Cole's my dad. Daddy DeVille is my wife.
Daddy, excuse me, you have a wife. Step away.
She's my girlfriend then. Drew McIntyre. No, he's my boyfriend. Remember?
And your teacher.
Yes, I guess. Oh, he sure can teach me some things.
I want to go back to SmackDown real quick.
Oh yes, okay.
I am sweating. All right. What's her face? Lucha House Party versus the New Day. I love them so much. They had a really nice match. It was really nice. I truly appreciated it. And well,
the one like full match on the card for SmackDown?
I think so.
Yeah.
I have to say shout out to Lince Dorado because he was being all proudly and like what's the word? Acicalarse, like
I don't even know what that means.
I don't know.
Cat?
Like pouring like a little kid, like cleaning himself. And I was like, "Oh, Lince, what are you doing, you rascal?"
You rascal.
So we have a pretty good match. Like you said, Jerry, it's the only full match of the whole freaking show. And then, of course, because why would anything be nice and just be left as is? Cesaro and Shinsuke come out and they beat my poor lucha babies because they always get on the minority. And well, there were two minorities to get on.
Yeah, you can't really.
No, you know what? I take that back. But
that's a reversal.
Yes. But so they come and they're mean and then yes. And then they go a high five, no, fist bump, Sasha and Bailey. And they were like, "We're coming for you, Michael Cole. We want the respect that we deserve." And
yeah,
I was like,
Cesaro came from Michael Cole.
I was like,
the fuck?
No.
Once again, like, I'm not, I swear, let me see that shit live. Let me. Ooh.
I was not ready for that. I was so mad. Anyways, they leave. Where am I at?
Nikki versus Sasha.
Thank you. I lost my part. Okay, so first we have all the women in the locker room just being all like, I love seeing my Tamina, but girl, where have you been? Lacey Evans was all like,
Christina texted me saying, did the girls do a Black Lives Matter statement? And I was like,
I did.
No. What are you talking about?
I did say that.
Because they were all wearing black. And I was like, oh.
Well, like, was it a thing?
Yeah, like
I mean,
planet.
it was Juneteenth.
No, they just got that quarantine weight. And
their shit's in the laundry right now. It's laundry day.
I choose to see it.
That went right over my head. I was like, no, because if they're making a statement, then they need it to be a statement. I was like, no.
I choose to see it because yes, that all of the women were choosing to tune themselves a little down. I'm choosing to see that all the women were taking a step back and allowing the actual glow of Miss Naomi, the only Black wrestler in that bunch, to just,
I think you're looking too far into it.
You know what?
But whatever makes you happy.
Anyways, thank you. Nikki was missing.
You see what you want to see, baby.
Yeah, you see what you want to see.
Nikki was missing. Yeah. Nobody knew where she was. Oh, Nikki.
Nikki was a firecracker.
She was a firecracker, as she is.
Damn, I just want somebody to beat Sasha. Somebody.
She tried.
Anybody.
But then again, Bailey.
I know.
Freaking offered her a tribute. She does. I'm so over that. So over them. Like I just need Sasha to turn on her for real. But anyways, Nikki, she tried. She lost. There was too much energy. I've said this before. I will say this again. Nikki Cross, you need to focus your energy, girl. You've got too much going on. We love you. I love you. I want you to succeed. And for that, I need you to be better.
She's a Tasmanian devil.
Yeah,
I like Nikki Cross. I'm ready. Bring it on.
All right. Okay. Woo! Woo! And then we have.
I will buckle up.
We have our baby Bray Wyatt.
You're
coming back from the dead.
The copyright. I can't sing it.
Coming from the dead, talking to his little puppet friends and audience. Everything he's done, bringing the dead back from the dead.
I love everything.
Learning
about
how
Firefly
to knit.
Funhouse.
Oh my goodness! And then our Strawman Express. There we go. That was hard. The Strawman Express comes
with
over.
you though.
I don't know. He comes out and he's like, "Okay, Bray, we're done here." I liked his haircut, by the way. He shaved the sides.
Yeah, I do like that. I like that.
Mm-hmm. I was like, all right, Braun. I appreciate this. But can somebody please help me out and just take over for this last part? Because I'm starting to loop.
Okay, got it. So what happened was Bray was like, bitch, it ain't over. It ain't even gonna be over. Because I wasn't joking about raising the dead. And then, holy shit, rocked my fucking world. Old Bray, what was his whole?
Yes.
The Eater of Worlds.
Yes. Follow the buzzards, bitch. That's what's happening. Bronze color left his face, this motherfucker. And then he said, you look like you just saw a ghost. When Bray blew out the fucking candle thing, chills, bro. I was like, what's happening? Are we getting both? Are we going to have old school Bray and Firefly Funhouse? Or is he going back?
This is new ground. This is multiple personalities, I'm thinking. And
hasn't he done this before though?
I like that. I like that if it's multiple personality disorder. I like that a lot.
I think it's gonna be Fiend, Eater of Worlds, and Firefly Funhouse will be his 3 characters. So he can call on any of them.
I can see that.
That is
I can
genius.
see that. Painted face, fedora, and
that is so
Bray.
good.
Yes.
Okay.
No,
yeah,
wait,
like a split.
Fiend?
Like a split personality.
Like he can do whichever one he wants. Yeah.
Yeah. No. Yes.
So yeah, like a split personality disorder.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh,
I mean, that's what I want to happen.
That would work.
I also want that. Now I need that to happen. I want nothing else but that to happen. That is genius. So yeah, that's going on, and that's going to. I mean, if that's Bray Wyatt, so good. I bought his shirt.
So good.
How many shirts now?
I have too
How
many.
many shirts now?
I don't want to count. It makes me sad.
Sweetest sound.
Ka-ching! My money going down the toilet.
Your money going straight to WWE.
Yep. They stay emailing me too. They're like, "Hey, Jerry, you want to get this shirt you were looking at?"
For those listeners who don't know, I did actually text Jerry and was like, "Hey, I don't mean to pimp out more of your money, but you're going to want this pin." And she's like, she instantly sent me the confirmation code of her money.
She's so
That's
cute.
Wild Spice. She's wild.
Yep. I'll show you guys after the break. Which you should
can't
probably
tame a
take
Wild
now.
Spice. No, not break yet. NXT first.
Oh shit.
Correct.
Okay.
I'll blow through it.
I'll show y'all after the break.
Don't you worry.
I always think that there's a break in between each one.
I got a streamlined. So if there's anything that you want to talk about, you let me know because I'm gonna Strowman Express through it.
Ooh, okay, here we go.
I like the sound of that. It's too hot in my house.
Where do I want to start?
I already am looking at something funny.
The most boring NXT tag team versus the most NXT exciting. The most boring NXT opens up with the most boring NXT tag team versus the best, most exciting tag team who comes out dressed like them to a dubstep remix version of their song "I'm Dead, R.I.P. Me, the Wig" by Find Me 6 Feet Under.
That was fucking hilarious. That entrance was everything. I didn't see it going. I didn't see it coming. I didn't see it going either.
I also want to know where the wig came from. Neither of them have hair. So Fandango was just like, I'm going to wear this fucking blonde wig. This blonde L wig from Stranger Things. Yeah.
That was fucking hilarious.
I do have to say that I think Breezango, Tyler Breeze has also always been a good sell. So he's a really good, as we say at the Facebook Heels High podcast, he's a good scene partner. Mm-hmm. I think we all know in this match who I wanted to win. Also, the faux pas was a fucking cool ass move.
Hell yeah. I wrote down, I was like, that shit was fucking savage.
Yes, I literally listened to hear what it was called because I was like, that thing was fucking sweet.
Yep.
Great tag team match. Gets interrupted, which I previously talked about that I hate hate when matches get interrupted.
Yes.
I don't mind who it was interrupted by, and it was cool, but also like if I know you're gonna put on a good show, and especially when they're so silly, and they were like last week they were like, we can be silly and we can be entertaining, but then when we get in the ring we're gonna kick ass and like so they didn't really get to deliver on that. But
I will say my favorite line in that whole match, probably of the night, was "Plants fandango like a palm in the Sunshine State."
So gentle.
and I found out who the other announcer is. It is Tom Phillips. We got several close-ups of this man.
Tom Phillips.
And I was very excited. I wrote, Tom Phillips. He's the other announcer.
Great. Tom Phillips and Beth Phoenix then.
Yep. Tom Phillips is the one who said plants fandango like a palm in the Sunshine State.
Great. The Face Beat Heels High podcast gets to say goodbye forever to Velveteen Dream because Dexter Lumis hand delivers some art to Velveteen Dream of the two of them with belts looking cute as fuck, like best friends. And Velveteen Dream basically says, this is a misunderstanding and excuse me, but goodbye. We don't need that.
For several reasons, which we'll get into later because
correct.
Yes, we have to talk about all that disgusting stuff. But first of all, Velveteen Dream, why wouldn't you want to be a tag team partner with the incomparable Dexter Lumis?
I'm upset about
who has done nothing but try to fucking help you.
I was so
because you can't win your fucking matches, and then he sits there and he gives you his art from his heart and soul, his creativity, and you tell him that it's just a dream and it will never come to fruition when you can just go fuck yourself, Velveteen Dream.
Bye.
Okay?
Bye.
Because Dexter Lumis doesn't fucking need you, and I hope he eats you up. I hope he eats you and he cooks you under the ring. Yes.
And never be
under
seen
the
again.
ring and buries you, bitch, because you are canceled forever.
Bye. We don't need you here.
Rage. It goes Seth Rollins, Velveteen Dream.
Goodbye.
He doesn't even deserve a sound. He doesn't even get a dun.
No.
That's just he who shall not be named.
Yep.
We get a sick promo from Santos Escobar, like on a bridge looking fleek as
With
fuck.
the wind just flowing.
Can't go wrong with black and gold. But I do have to say that in that last shot, because he did have a black tie, a white shirt, and a black jacket, he looked like he who shall not be named on our podcast.
A little.
He did, right?
Yeah, no, a little.
Yeah, he definitely did. Yep.
We have a fun episode of Daddy Robert Stone being a hot mess. And now who we know can be named as Todd Phillips? Todd or Tom?
Tom.
Todd Phillips?
Tom
Phillips. Todd must be his brother. Tom Phillips said, that looked like me in college, like every weekend.
Tom Phillips.
Oh, man. Xia Li versus Alea, which we love Xia Li because she is the first Chinese woman to step into a wrestling ring, and she's badass. She's like,
yes, she is. Her intro, just like her intro when she finally makes it to the ring and she just displays her all, martial art ability situation.
Yeah. Girl. Anyways, Daddy Robert Stone is probably having so much fun playing this character, but I wish they wouldn't shadow Xia Li. Did this motherfucker throw up in the ring?
Yeah, 1,000%. Yep.
He absolutely did.
Did you?
It was chunky.
Did you? I'm sorry. Did you not watch it, PJ?
Oh, I watched it.
Okay.
It was
I'm like, you keep missing his moments. So I need.
No, I didn't miss this one. No, siree.
Yeah, he threw up in the ring.
That's another instance of me hating people getting interrupted.
Yeah. All over Xia Li's cute ass.
I'm not gonna lie, I lulled when he fell out of the ring because he went down real hard.
Oh yes.
Oh my god.
He took a digger.
Like, Aaliyah, why are you like feeding for his attention? He is a shell of a man. What are you?
Yeah.
He can't help you no
Girl,
more.
you can do so much better. You can do so much better by yourself. Stop.
Like, what is gonna happen there? I don't know what they can do. Anyways, moving on. I think I actually like the Timothy Thatcher stuff. And this is how I said, like, I was only going to write down the cool stuff that happened, but then everything was cool. Timothy Thatcher is doing a good job of teaching me about submission so that when he comes back and fucks up some people, we're going to know exactly what he's doing and how dangerous it is.
And he did not have his teeth because I told you that shit was real.
It reminds me of my roommate.
Welcome to my school of submission.
For those of you who don't know, because obviously you don't, and I have all the right to say all of this. My dear friend and roommate fell on his face riding a city bike and broke his tooth. And Timothy Thatcher was giving me those vibes.
Did he see himself in Timothy Thatcher? Did he
I
feel
showed him
better?
A picture.
Did he feel better?
Yes.
Did he feel better?
Yes, he did.
So moving, I like that. I like that angle. I also like that, like, I feel
the lack of tooth. You like that angle?
No, I feel like when he's
The
like
teaching.
teaching us about submit. Yeah, it's like we didn't think it was that badass when he was doing it. I mean, it was, but it wasn't. Like him teaching us about it. Now when he comes back, we can be like, oh, I know how bad that hurts. And also he's doing a good job of like carrying the text.
Mm-hmm.
Undisputed Era has a loomis intervention, and bring him to a doctor. Who is that doctor?
Isn't he the fourth member of the Undisputed Era or something?
They really took that boy to therapy.
Also, why was there a poster of Teddy Roosevelt?
So many questions.
Where was this office?
Basically, it's the drama. They try to coax him into a trunk at the end, and he runs away.
Full on Forrest Gumps it.
Right. Forrest Gumps it. Keith Lee smashes Scarlett's hourglass, which I know you want to talk about.
Well, I just know that she can't be happy. This bitch, she saw she saw it, and she
I didn't think it was going to be Keith Lee to do it, though. Isn't he mad respectful?
Well, I don't even think he knows. Oh man, no, he knows. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know.
That
not good for him,
was
though.
Not cheap.
Carrion's getting revenge because I know that shit was expensive, and like Scarlett only gets the best. So
Adam Cole comes out. Keith Lee comes out wearing pink shoes, which I wanted to give him a shout out. Johnny Gargano comes out. Keith, I pinned you last week. Someone in the crowd goes, "You ruin everything, Johnny." That was the one that I was talking about earlier.
This is beyond me.
Also, Keith Lee at one point said, "As a tear almost shed from my eye, she whispered to me, thank you, Limitless. That's the most action I've had all year." So that
I was there. That didn't happen. You're being weird. That's what he said in response. I wrote that down, not the other part, but I did write down.
I have a full ass script going.
I got a full script.
We get Finn into this mix, so it should be good. William Regal basically phones in and is like, "Yo, you guys are gonna have a triple threat match: Keith Lee, Johnny, and Finn for the
winner take all."
Belt,
that excites
which is tomorrow.
Winner takes all. Yeah, so it's all the belts.
And then I think whoever wins that will face Adam Cole.
Yes, correct.
Oh,
right. Yeah, Adam Cole isn't in the match tomorrow. It's just Johnny and Finn and Keith. And then whoever wins that match and has that belt will face Adam Cole.
Mm-hmm.
Mia Yim and Candice LeRae is like still happening for some reason. Hayden Carter, I want to give her a shout out because we love her.
Yes.
I don't want her to be accompanied by anyone to the ring. I don't think she needs it.
Nope. But
she's stepping toe to toe with Dakota Kai, accompanied by Rachel Gonzalez. Yay. Hayden Carter rips her shirt off, which I was super excited about.
Yes.
Needs a stronger character. We can get into that. We don't have to get into that now because I'm just blowing through this.
No, I know you want to talk about him.
I want to talk about Leon Ruff.
I know you do. Squash King.
And
still, your Squash King champion.
Ruff. What if they give him a belt?
He should go up against R-Truth for the 24/7.
Well, Tozawa now.
As many times as he loses, he gets to keep his belt. But as soon as he wins, he doesn't lose his belt anymore. Anyways, we love Leon Ruff. He's our new favorite wrestler. Dear Leon, we love you.
Yeah.
We also get Bronson Reed versus Karrion Kross tomorrow, who's a large man who I don't know who that is.
Oh, yeah. Karrion's going to win.
Probably, yeah.
Guy's going straight to the top. Goes all the way to the top.
Drake Maverick comes out, shades himself.
Drake Takamura. Any single time we talk about Drake Maverick, you need to get a Takamura sound. Whatever their battle cry is, that's what I need to hear.
That's so funny.
That's what I hear.
I gotta say that Drake Maverick is fucking good at getting his ass beat, though.
He really is.
I gotta say it. He is so little and oh, you just want him to win. He's such a good underdog.
His mouth does that side thing when he's like, why you wanna?
It's like Popeye. Where's his spinach?
He needs spinach so he can grow.
Yeah. Then we have the Tegan Knox and Chauncey Blackheart versus Banks and Bailey, which
main event,
which was the main event, which needs to be expressed.
I think that was a great match. I didn't think that they were gonna lose because it's Sasha and Bailey, but it is a great way to showcase the new talent because
absolutely. As
we said before, if it was going to be Shotzi and Tegan versus, I don't know, Raquel and Dakota, like, we probably wouldn't care as much. But, like, the fact that it was, like, Sasha and Bailey, it's going to bring a lot more
The fact that it was a title match, honestly.
Yeah.
And the main event. But basically all it did was invite Io Shirai to come out and be like, not in my house.
Yeah.
Correct.
She was like, I need to get the fuck out.
And that was the end of NXT.
Be gone. Bye.
I just want to point out that Bailey... That apparently that match must have been pre-recorded because she cut her hair on Monday for her birthday, and then Wednesday, long ass hair. I was like, "Oh, girl, continuity."
I also hate that Frankenstein thing she wears. The like put a leather jacket on her or something. Or even like a jean jacket with like pins or something, but not the Frankenstein thing.
She needs a new hairstyle. I want her to like shave both sides or something. Like, maybe she needs to, something needs to happen.
Just a change. Yeah. But that like Frankenstein thing is the worst. Let's take a break.
Let's.
Hi everybody, it's me, PJ, and I'm letting you know that we've officially entered a break. And that means that we're giving your ears a little bit of a rest from talking about wrestling. We just want you to know that we love you and we thank you for listening, and we hope that you'll follow us on Instagram and Twitter and Facebook and even send us an email. Okay, time to get back to wrestling. Bye!
Dre showed us that thing that I made her purchase with her own money is this amazing
trying to get it
pin.
Yes.
It's so cute.
Can't buy them anymore because apparently they came on her for copyright, so she can't make them. But this is the pin that PJ was like, sorry to make you spend more money, but look what I just found. And I was like, and it's mine. She probably thought I was kidding, but this is proof that I was not.
Shout out. I know she is still making art. I will actually share her Instagram on our Instagram. Yeah. So if you want to check out her stuff.
Yeah,
I don't know
her name again. WWE stuff.
Like
March.jpg on Instagram.
Yeah.
It's a
she makes all kinds of cool stuff.
Yeah.
And she can still sell things that are like her original art, but I think it's just like the copyright shit.
Yeah, gotcha.
WWE has just been cracking down because they have nothing better to do because they've got no tickets to sell. Ooh. Okay, first and foremost, back from the break, we do need to give a huge shout out to our friend Dax.
Yay, Dax, my best friend.
Thank you, Dax.
Yay, Dax. Dax made us an incredible new logo. Well, not a new logo. She remastered our old logo. And it looks great. And we loved all of her hard work. So we thank you, Dax, for that.
Thank you, Dax.
Thank you, Dax. You're the best.
Thank you, Dax. Should we move into what in the wrestling world? I'm going to buckle in.
Okay.
Let's do it.
Well, should we do serious first? Should we do serious first or happy or like funny?
We're going to do what in the wrestling world. And then we're going to end with I picked an article for PJ's Take Your Pick that we can end on. So I have something to end on already that's going to be lighthearted and happy.
Why don't we'll do lighthearted and happy and then fucked up stuff and then we'll end with lighthearted and happy.
Great.
All right. So what in the wrestling world? What a fucking week, bro. Like shit.
For real.
First thing I want to talk about is Carmella saying that she likes golden showers. Now. Now, Twitter is in a tizzy over it. And then I went and I listened to the recording. So she's dating Corey Graves.
Yes.
Yeah.
I hope so. She's
and they have a podcast together.
And they have a podcast. Yes. And so in the podcast, she you guys can listen to it. The clip is everywhere. But she just she said it as a joke. But boy, oh boy, Twitter does not do jokes. Like, they were like, that's it. Carmella loves golden showers. She loves getting peed on, bringing the R. Kelly stuff, bringing all the stuff. And then I went and I listened to it. It was like textbook. This is how rumors start.
Yep.
Because if people don't actually go back and actually look at the content and actually see what was heard, then they're just like, oh, they just heard this and now this is fact. And it's not. She was totally fucking joking.
Right.
It was obviously a joke.
But I also will say that if you like getting peed on, go you.
Hey, that's your thing. It's on your time.
Yes. Yes.
Right?
No, that is all you. If you want to get kinky, that is power to you.
More power to you. Exactly.
But I'm saying, I plead the fifth.
No, sexual power. That's what it's about. Whatever you want. Do it.
I guess it's fine as long as it's not illegal and you're not doing it on little girls. If you like it, do whatever you'd like to do. It's fine.
Yeah, basically.
Fuck out of here, mosquito. Y'all see that shit?
Adults. I see it. I
okay.
saw
like,
it.
what is that? Like, the fuck? A moth? Like, what the fuck is happening? Yeah. All right. And now we're gonna.
I'd like to talk about The Undertaker signing a 15-year contract.
Is that your take your pick, or you want to do that now?
No, I want to do that now. That's not to take your pick. I just want to talk about him signing a 15-year contract with WWE.
How old is he right now?
Even though he retired. Like, you retired, but let's just go ahead and sign the contract.
An interview,
he retires the same way that Cher has her last tour.
Or Garth Brooks.
So in an interview, I have just whatever. I have the little blurb, but basically he said like, oh yeah, if Vince ever really needed me and was in a pinch, like you can use the Undertaker like you would use, like, what did he say? A fire extinguisher, like break the glass and use the Undertaker. So that's how he is viewing this whole 15-year contract thing. It's to keep the brand under the WWE umbrella of the Undertaker. So like all of his like merch and stuff. But he said that like if Vince
asks him, yeah, like,
hey,
dear Vince, never say never.
Don't make me sing.
The man retired.
It's that Saturday Night Live sketch where she's like at the party and like they're like, nobody asked you to sing, and she's like, don't make me sing. And then she ends up singing. That's exactly what's happening with the Undertaker.
That's exactly what it is.
He wants to sing. Anyways, let's get into it. I'm ready.
All right.
Oh, God.
Well, it's been a lot of allegations coming out. Mm-hmm. The first one I want to talk about is Jim Cornette and his wife. I don't know if y'all know about this. Yes. They have been.
Let's outline the situation by saying that basically the wrestling world right now. I just saw it again.
I know, me too.
Your bug.
It's a month.
You should, if you're just listening.
I can't see it.
You should watch
our YouTube version. Oh no, wait, that wasn't it.
Basically, just to bring why you wanna insert Drake Maverick. Basically, the wrestling world is going through what the creative and performance world went through with the Me Too movement, which is the speaking out movement. So there's a lot of allegations surfacing on all fronts, on all places in the business. There's a lot happening.
Yep.
So Jim Cornette, who is a writer, correspondent, and still works, I guess, with WWE, has been accused of coercing talent in OVW to engage in sexual activities with his wife to protect their careers. He denies, and on his podcast said the only thing he's guilty of is having an interesting sex life. So you can go fuck yourself, sir.
Well,
fuck all the way off.
Was that one person or more than one person?
More than one person have accused him of doing that. Yeah. Mm-hmm. He has a whole statement that I don't really give a shit about reading because I think he's a trash fucking person.
Has the wife said anything?
Mm-mm.
Okay.
No. A string of wrestlers. I honestly I don't even know how many, but it's a shit ton of wrestlers have been accused of sexual assault and rape. Yes. Matt Riddle being one of them.
Yes.
Jack Gallagher being one of them.
Who was released
because that turned out to be, I think he confessed, or it came out to be true, or they found out. Sammy Guevara made a statement about Sasha Banks saying that he was at a WWE event. When he saw her, he was like, oh man, I could have raped her right there. So he's suspended.
Without pay.
Without pay.
I'll say, and all of his pay is being donated to the Women's Center of Jacksonville.
Correct.
AEW
put that out.
Yeah.
Strong. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was posted on Heels. It was posted on their Instagram. So
well done.
His salary is being donated to the Women's Center or Women's.
And he's gonna get like training on the matter, and then afterwards it's gonna be reevaluated if he stays or not.
Yeah.
Yes. Another one is Velveteen Dream.
How do we feel about that? Can we pause and just unpack that really fast? About him, if he should come back, if...
No. Fuck, no. I don't think he should come back. I don't care when he said it.
Just for context, when was this said?
It was 4 years ago. It was when he
4
was
years ago.
Like 22.
22. You're a grown-ass adult. You know what that means. You know how heinous that is to say to somebody or about somebody. Even if you were just saying it with your boys, doesn't matter. How are you expected to work with the women? How are they supposed to feel safe around you? How are they supposed to feel working with a company that's just going to let some kind of shit like that fly? Like, I wouldn't feel comfortable. So
I agree with you. However, I don't think that that's what is going to happen with AEW.
I don't think that he should go back there. Like, maybe he should try, if he wants to keep wrestling, like, fine. But like, it shouldn't be a slap on the wrist to say that about somebody.
Correct.
Yeah. And it says a lot on the company on how they're going to deal with that. And if he's suspended without pay, great. But he shouldn't be allowed to come back. Like, the suspension should be a long ass fucking time, and you need to fucking learn your lesson. Because it's one of those situations where, like, you're not mad you said it, you're mad that you got caught.
Right.
Correct. Right. I have to say that, like, in light of how fast everything's happened, the fact that AEW took such, like, fast action, at least to give themselves the opportunity to reevaluate exactly how they're going to proceed with him. I appreciate that they at least just took him totally out of the equation.
I read a statement that WWE put out that was basically like, we're not going to suspend anyone until we can prove the allegations to be true, which is why Matt Riddle was still able to do his debut, and Velveteen Dream was able to be on. Well, I guess, when did it all break?
Velveteen Dreams just came out like a couple days ago.
Yeah, but originally, like, it's
the first one. This is the second one.
Yeah, so
this guy came with receipts. This boy had all the pictures of the DMs, and Velveteen Dream deleted his Twitter.
Velveteen Dream is, like we said, boy bye, because I don't need it.
Yeah, at this point,
Dexter Lumis.
No. Yeah,
for life.
I don't know. I just think it's like if you're gonna be that strict about like a drug policy or a drug test, and you're going to like fire people over that, then you need to fire people over comments saying that they're going to rape another wrestler. And that's just it for me. I don't give a fuck how good you are. I don't give a fuck who you are. The women, it's just like the same thing that happened with with Broadway with Amar Ramsar in West Side Story. Like, bitch, you should be out of fucking equity. You should not be able, like, none of that shit. Like, how are the women in the company supposed to feel knowing that you're one of that you can just walk around and do that? How are they supposed to fucking feel safe?
Right.
And it says a lot about like the fucking theater companies that like let the fucking show that cast him. It says a lot about the casting agency and the people who are like, oh, well, you know, like that was, no, it doesn't fucking matter. It doesn't matter how it was handled or if he was like actually the one who did it. He was in the fucking group chat. He was, you know, like he was a part of it.
Yeah.
Sammy Guevara said this. He admits that he said it. Sure, repent. You can feel bad. People can make mistakes. People can grow, but you can't say some shit like that and then expect not to lose your job.
Yeah.
That's just how I feel about it. So he can go fuck himself. I mean, I don't watch AEW, but I'm not that invested in it. But it'd be the same thing if I found out that Dexter Lumis said some shit like that. I'd be like, fuck, you can fire him. I don't care.
Right.
Fire him. No, it doesn't matter. You full on said that you like knowing what that means to somebody, knowing women who have been raped to like how are you just gonna, I can't even like put into words how frustrating it is, because it's like women who've been through this, who have been raped, to then like sit here, and women who are fans of this company, women who watch AEW, to then sit there and watch that motherfucker come out. How are they supposed to feel?
Right. Yeah. And it's also, it's not.
Why? So that he can keep doing a paycheck, so that he can like, because he's cute, fuck him.
No.
He can go fuck himself. There's 10,000 fucking other people who are waiting to take that motherfucker's spot, so let them. Yep. People who aren't going to fucking say that they're going to rape Sasha Banks. No. And that's on period. Do you want me to keep going? Okay. Sorry to make it so serious, y'all.
I don't have a sound for that.
I get really heated about it. I just think that he should just get fired. Velveteen Dream should be gone too.
Yeah. That's how I feel. 1,000%. I do feel like though that the level of severity should also be taken into account. Like I do feel like Sammy can, go. I mean, not that he should be asked back at all, but that he can go into a counseling situation when like the things that it seems like Velveteen Dream was doing, where it was like grooming people, is like that's full on abuse.
Yeah.
I mean, Sam, and to be fair, like Sammy did apologize. I can read you guys what he said. Do you want me to read it?
Read what Sasha said, actually. Pull up what Sasha said.
I don't think Sasha has responded.
I think she had
did?
maybe today.
Well, I know Sasha called him. Yeah.
Yeah, they talked.
All right.
Okay, let me.
But it's still, I mean.
Hold on, real quick. It's really short. Let me just read you really quick what he wrote. Oh, I thought this was like the whole thread. He said, I've made stupid, inappropriate, and extremely offensive comments in my past. In my idiotic mind, I thought I was being funny and using words and terms that represent nothing but horror and pain. I am truly sorry for my hurtful words and actions, and I will never forgive myself. Shit ton of comments of people being like, sorry.
Where did it surface from? Like, how did it come? Like,
how did they find out? How did it come to light?
Dude,
yeah,
Twitter,
like, did he tweet it out to the world, or did he, like,
I think,
did somebody call him out on it?
I think somebody called him out on it because he said it to his friend or something, and someone heard
like
it.
in person. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, here we go.
Anyways,
he said, I also want to apologize to Sasha Banks for my unacceptable comments. She's an amazing person who didn't deserve to be the brunt of my offensive remarks. I spoke with her earlier, and she helped me learn a gigantic lesson, and I thank her for that. Once again, I'm sincerely sorry. That's all he wrote. Let me see what Sasha said.
Yeah.
You said that Sasha tweeted it?
I don't know. I saw it on something when I was looking at through our news articles that she responded. I might be able to pull it up.
Oh, here we go. I got it.
Yep.
She wrote a letter. Earlier I spoke with Sammy. He apologized and we had an open discussion. Words like the comments he made, jokingly or not, have absolutely no place in our society. I don't condone or tolerate this kind of behavior. What one thinks is just a side comment can have a massive impact on someone else's life and can send the wrong message. We have to hold ourselves accountable for our actions and the words we say, and I hope the situation shows him that. I hope from this point on, in order for growth and change within our community to take place, we can all continue to have these conversations. No person, man, woman, or child should ever be subjected to a feeling of fear or in any unsafe environment. We all have to do better, not just for ourselves, but for generations to come. That's what she wrote.
Yeah. Right. And I think there's just like, there's something powerful in the entirety of the movement too, because that it's exactly how the Me Too movement started. And
correct.
I mean, I think all of us too, coming from, I've had Me Too moments. Like, I don't want to admit it, but I have, like, in the acting world and even in the theater school world. Yeah. So it's like, I'm glad. I don't want to say that I'm glad that it's hitting the wrestling world, but that's also such a tight-knit community that like it could have been buried forever. So I'm really glad that it's happening. And I would like to say, just on behalf of the Face Beat Heels High podcast, we do always stand with the survivors and the victims.
Correct.
To the best of our abilities. And that's just, that's period. Yeah.
I mean, I'm sure there's, listen, I'm usually on Twitter so much, but I had to get away because there's like all the comments of the people defending the accused. I couldn't handle. And like, I mean, people saying like, I mean, there was one comment that was like, why are people mad at Sammy? It just goes to show how hot Sasha is. He did nothing wrong. And I was like, fuck, I'm logging off forever. Like
Twitter.
Like, I can't.
Twitter is canceled.
We don't need
it's
a Twitter.
over.
Yeah, no, but then on the same side, you do see like a lot of the women sticking up, but like, I was like, I can't, for my mental health with everything that's going on in the fucking world right now, I need to like not see this. And
there's a lot going on. Yeah.
And there's one thing about like keeping yourself educated, but also oversaturizing yourself with all of the stuff. So it's like, stay educated, like know what's going on in the world,
but also take care of yourself.
Yeah, but take care of yourself. And so I just had to stop because I was like, I'm just going to watch Total Divas and just.
Yeah.
If you feel like you need to take a break from social media or from, anything technological, do yourself a favor and just unplug for a little bit.
Yeah.
Read a book, meditate, do whatever you need to do to stay away from the news cycle if you have to, because you also need to take care of yourself. We love you.
I also will let just for anyone who listens to the Face Beat Heels High podcast, that if at any point you need someone to talk to, even if you don't know us, like, it doesn't matter. Send us an email, reach out. Like, if you don't want to reach out publicly with your story, if you want to share something, whatever you want to do, even if you just want to send us a hey or how are you or whatever, we're always here. And we're also all women, and we've all had those stories.
Yes.
So let's move on to something happier.
Yes, please.
Yes.
Okay, so I found this article. I was looking for take your pick articles, and I couldn't find anything because everything was just the speaking out, which is, whatever. It's great that it's happening. But then I found this article, which is entitled, Sonya Deville reveals her Mount Rushmore for women's wrestling with the Bellas and is hopeful of an WWE LGBTQ storyline. So basically she talks about her Mount Rushmore of wrestlers, which is more than 4 because she just looks up to so many female wrestlers in the business. But then she goes on to say, and I'll just read it to you. The ex-MMA star came out to Triple H back in 2015 on the reality TV series Tough Enough. DeVille confirmed that she pitched a lesbian angle with former Fire and Desire partner Mandy Rose back in their NXT days. No. And although it was rejected, SmackDown Ace revealed she's more than ready to handle homophobic trolls when WWE commits to such a storyline. DeVille told Sunsport, who did the article, I mean, there's going to be trolls no matter what. There's going to be good and bad no matter what we do. That's just part of being under the microscope and in dealing with scrutiny in general. I would never let that stop us. Mandy and I did pitch an LGBTQ storyline like 2 years plus ago. And I think it's important that, it will eventually come for full circle, whether it's us or whether it's other wrestlers. I think inclusion is important. So I just wanted to share that with you because I hope we get it soon. I thought it was a great kind of way to end with it being
I think the world is ready.
Pride weekend.
So
and yeah.
Oh, that'd be so cute. That's a fun thing. Who would be in your Mount Rushmore of wrestlers?
Wrestlers or female wrestlers?
Let's do female.
Is this our sign off?
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's do female, I guess. Silence. I'll start while you guys think about it, I guess.
Go for it.
Obviously, surprise to no one, Becky Lynch. Forever and ever and ever and ever and ever. Becky. And then I would do Trish.
Well, should I tell you who the original 4 horsemen, the women are?
For the listeners, because I know who they are.
Yeah, I'll just
okay.
So the original female 4 horsemen, which is a take on the team that Ric Flair was a part of, is Becky Lynch, Bayley, Charlotte Flair,
and Sasha.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so the 4 of them who were kind of like ushering out the Divas era, ushering in the women's era. So that's the 4 that, people know.
Yes. Well, Becky still would be in mine. And then I would do Nikki Bella, because I love her, Trish Stratus, and Paige.
That's good.
All right.
Yeah, that's my 4.
Okay.
Baker.
I would go China.
Oh yeah.
China.
I would go China. Becky. Charlotte and
if anyone's still listening,
yeah, for real, Charlotte and, believe it or not, Amber Moon.
No Samoans made the list.
No,
I just wanted to say that.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. No Samoans?
Nope.
Shit.
Love them.
They didn't make the list, huh?
Nope. I was gonna say Naomi, and she's Samoan by marriage.
I was just gonna say, can I switch one out? I would switch out Paige for Naomi. Yeah. Sorry. Go on.
Just switch out Paige. I hope she doesn't listen to our podcast.
Shit, she might. Paige, just kidding. Take it back. I would switch out Trish. Okay, my 4: Naomi, Paige, Nikki Bella, Becky Lynch. Final answer.
I'm gonna go China, Charlotte Flair, Asuka, and then I'm gonna go with Miss Elizabeth.
Ooh,
because she was not a wrestler, but she was an escort that was awesome.
Okay.
Not an escort. What is it called?
Right. Valet?
Valet. Yeah.
Yes.
Valet.
I'm going to take Amber Moon out and put Naomi in because that was my original pick and then I panicked.
But also the Bellas, though. Oh, damn it.
Yeah, the Bellas.
That was
only Nikki, though. I know. Damn, I thought you guys would have this shit locked in. We're indecisive, but that's okay. We'll have another week to think about it.
That's right.
So,
our homework.
Yes, homework to think about it. Make sure you guys follow us on Instagram, Twitter, all the things. We have a new cocktail recipe up, so go check that out. Don't forget to buy our merch. The discount code, FaceBeat10. Get your life. And I guess that's it. We'll see you next week. Till then, keep your face beat and your heels high. Bye.
Insert exit music. Do it.